In this video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks related to the AVR 2024 Mission 1 sequence. Now, this flow that I'm going to demonstrate and I've shared in our GitHub in the Node-RED DEXI repo, there's a flows folder and I've labeled it AVR 2024 Mission 1. This isn't the full logic, but I think it will be helpful in understanding how some of the nodes operate and how you would build logic off of this. So please don't take this as the gospel or final version. Your job is obviously to review, understand how it works, and modify where necessary. So what I'm going to do initially is give a demonstration and then we'll work through the logic. So I'm going to grab my DEXI. It's currently in position mode. The flow is running and DEXI is flying, let's say, to detect the infrared emitter. So I'm going to do that. You'll notice that the LED is blinking 3 times. You can obviously change that. And what this flow does is now we're in April tag detection mode. We've detected the infrared emitter first. So I've set a variable. It's a global variable in the flow, and we're going to fly over this April tag ID number 2. It's going to see it, and it's going to trigger the LED blue. And in my logic, I have this set for 10 seconds, so we should see it stay blue for 10 seconds, and then it turns off. So that will be plenty of time to signal back to the operator of the AVR drone that we need the blue Connex box. Let me do this one more time. So I'm going to mouse or fly over, blink the LED 3 times. We're going to see the April tag ID 2 and turn the LED to a blue color. After 10 seconds, the LED will turn off and our logic will reset. Now we'll dive into some of the flow logic. Let me zoom in here. And I have just some notes for myself. This is in the flow. We want to initialize a couple of flow variables. I have one called beam detected and then April tag detected. Those are both set to false. And here I just, for debugging purposes and helping me and you guys as you're developing, test and see the output, both of these are set to false. Beam detected, April tag detected, set to false. So going down, you'll notice here we're reading GPIO input number 22. That's where the infrared receiver is set up. Here I'm checking for these variables. If they're both false, that means, okay, we're going to proceed and send the message over to this node. You should have gone through the sensor wiring and programming course to understand the translation of the payload, but we're grabbing the data, we're setting it to message.payload, and then we have this logic here that says if message.payload is true, that means we've met these conditions, the receiver value is true, we're allowing this through this node, true. Then we move on to setting the beam detected a variable, once again the flow variable that we initialized above, to true. And in doing that, we have this link out node, calls this flash LED white 3 times, takes us down here to this node, and then goes through this blink sequence. So that's a virtual link that goes down in here, and I'm going to demonstrate this. I'm going to click this, print flow variables, beam detected false, April tag detected false. Now I'm going to go over to my bench, move the infrared receiver, we blink, and let me print these variables now. You'll see the beam detected is true and the April tag detected is false. So that means we've done the blink sequence down here. We're now moving on to the April tag detection logic, where I say go into April tag detection mode for 10 seconds. So here we're reading from this throttled detections topic. This is publishing at 1 message a second. Have a function here saying beam is detected, so proceed. So now we actually get the ID of the April tag, pass this over here to a switch node. You'll see down here the switch node is pretty cool. You can go in here and add additional output. So you'll see here there's 2 empty ones, but let me delete these. And all this is doing is saying if the April tag is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, link that to any of these outputs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is red. And don't hold me accountable to these actually being the right values. You'll need to match this up with the game logic. So 1 is red, 2 blue, 3 yellow, red, blue, yellow. For 4, 5, 6, we do the raw service call to set the LED based on the April tag. So you'll notice here, blue, if I go into this block or node, I'll see the value is 2, which is the April tag ID on my bench. So let me demonstrate that now. Fly over it. LED is blue. Now let me go up here quickly, clear this, print my flow variables. You'll see beam detected is true. April tag detected is true. That was this 10-second delay. And after that 10 seconds, we turn the LED off and we reset these flow variables. Beam detected to false, April tag detected to false. And if I go up here, print these out, beam detected as false, and April tag detected as false. So let's go through this one last time. We'll do a demonstration. I'm going to detect the infrared emitter, flash 3 times. We're flying around saying, hey, that is an area of concern. Let's read the April tag close to that. Blue, we signal back, and the AVR drone can perform its task. So that was an overview of this flow for AVR Mission 1. I hope you guys find it helpful. Please feel free to import it into your Node-RED setup, test it, tweak it, and make it work to your liking. So that's it for now. Until next time, thanks for watching.